So Brent, here we are at another of your properties. Tell us a bit about this one.
Well, we bought this house in really rough shape. You can still see it is in rough shape. Early 1900s construction, had some major issues that a lot of people were afraid of. So this one had a lot of problems, and sometimes where there's a lot of problems and you're able to solve them, there's bigger profits.
Right.
And that's what we're seeing here. We bought this in the mid to high 50s, I believe. And when this is all said and done, this will go for between $200,000 and $250,000, with about, I'd say $40,000 to $50,000 in repairs.
Wow.
So there's going to be about over $100,000 in profit by the time it's done.
Right. Now, what makes you think it'll sell for that? What about the one across the road? What did it go for?
Well, this house across the road, it's a smaller property on a much smaller lot, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. This property is on over half of an acre, and only 8 properties like that in the entire downtown area here in Coronado. And that one sold for $146,000 in just a few days, actually. So this one's a much larger house on a much larger lot, very unique property, and just based on some of the other comparable sales that we see on the MLS, this should easily get over $200,000.
Right. What will you do with the siding there? I see the siding's obviously old. It shows its age.
That's going to be removed, I believe. Derek, you might want to talk about that. Derek's
Sure.
our contractor.
What we're going to do is we're going to take all the siding off, we're going to put foam, and we're going to put stucco on the home. So the whole house, we're going to make this not a historic looking home like the house across the street because it doesn't have the lines for it. We're going to make this house a contemporary house. When I came and looked at this house for the investor that was wanting to bid on it, we were actually able to do a pretty good negotiation with it because what we did is we took the house, we listed everything that was wrong with it, and we were able to use that as a discount to lower the price, the asking price. When Brent and I were in this home looking at it initially, one of the things that was stated by one of the investors walking in is this whole house needs to be torn down. There's no way to save it. The whole thing has to come down.
Right.
I said, I agree. That way we were able to get it for less money for our
Right.
investors.
Right.
So when we go inside and we look at it, you'll see the changes we're able to make to make it look like a house that doesn't need to be torn down.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, it does go, as you say, Brent, it goes all the way back.
Right. One of the things that struck us about this property where we really knew that we had an excellent buy for an investor was just the sheer size of the lot. And so you can see it goes way back. This is more than double what a normal lot is here in this area, and really is at a premium.
Right.
And it was only because of the issues with the house that, not everybody's able to correct. Fortunately, the people that we work with, they're not afraid of any issues. So
Right.
big problem, big profit.
Right, that's so true. That's true. So again, you've got the open plan living here.
We do, and if you see here, originally we had 3 of these big panels for the windows. And what we've done to make it a little bit more functional, because we're rearranging the floor plan, is we put in these doors, but we still left the large windows. So what you get is just a great view of the backyard.
That backyard is spectacular.
Yeah.
Especially with these fall colors. Yeah, that's huge.
The other one is on the other
So
side.
like this open plan aspect. Goes open plan down to the ground too.
Yeah, this was an existing addition that was done to the home, and the reason we've opened up everything is we're going to get permits. The investor did not want to have permits pulled on the back of the house because he thought we wouldn't need it because it would be grandfathered in.
Right.
It's not grandfathered in, so we have to show them everything that's here existing and bring it all up to date.
That's to show the inspectors that it's all
Exactly.
done.
That's why I see holes ripped everywhere. Now, on the front portion of the home, it is grandfathered in, so the inspection is not going to be part of that. So what we've done here is we've redone the entire floor plan in order to make sure that that we have a house that when people come in, it functions properly. So we added big double doors to the front, windows. We raised up the ceilings. We made 3 master suites. We added 2 bathrooms. What made this easy to do is it's not a concrete foundation, it's all wood floor. So we replaced all the wooden floor joists. The plumbing was easy to get to, replaced all the plumbing. So whoever buys this home is going to have a home that basically feels like it's a brand new home, and really is a brand new home, that did not have to be torn down.
Right.
So our investor was able to save quite a bit of money that way. Was not a project he was interested in tearing down if he didn't didn't have to, and there was no need to. So we were able to use all this lumber, be able to keep it, add more light. The house did not have enough light. Right now it's boarded up for protection, but we figured 3 master suites, 3 bedrooms on a half-acre lot with an open floor plan with a contemporary feel for this area. The realtors that came through here gave us a price of $250,000 to $300,000. So we're letting our investor know that we feel it's a $2 to $250,000, so we're safe. And you know, if they're able to get that number, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, but he was expecting a margin of 135 to 150, and so he's happy. But it is taking longer because we do have to go through this process in the back.
Yeah, but it's spectacular. It looks great.
Some of the design things that Derek and his crew did that really are making a difference on this house. This door was initially shifted over here. This wall was not there at all. And what we saw was we really wanted to take advantage of those windows that are out there so that when you walk into this house through this door, you see all the way back through to the house to the backyard, which is really one of the big selling points of the house.
It was a 6-bedroom house originally, so you can imagine how cut up it was.
Oh, wow.
The kitchen was tiny. Yeah, there was not enough light in the home. So the biggest thing was just identifying what the market was able to withstand. And right now, the houses that are over $200,000, they want a large master suite, which we'll see in the back, a split floor plan. But this property is going to be a little bit more unique because it's the only one of its kind. So we're really not sure. So we're not sure how the appraisal is going to go. You know, even if it does get a value of $300,000, will Bing
Will it actually sell for that?
Well, exactly. So this one's a little bit different, but it definitely has a much higher margin, and our investor will definitely make his minimum in the time frame that he allotted.
So guys, this is the master bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah, we made a split floor plan because out in this area, a lot of people like to have split floor plans if they're going to have a family and with their kids. So we took away, this house was originally, I think it was 7 bedrooms. So we got rid of all the little bedrooms and made larger bedrooms because this area, a lot of families, they don't have a lot of kids. They're downtown professionals and they have 1, maybe 2 children down here. They want a lot of extra room, and we want to take advantage of the large size of the backyard. So we wanted to add definitely its own master suite.
And what Derek says there is really important, knowing your neighborhood. You can't do the same template in every area. This area, because it's downtown, because it's more the arts and things like that, you're selling to a different buyer than you would in more of a suburban neighborhood where you would want more bedrooms.
Right. And I think what you guys are pointing to is the importance of knowing the market, the local market. You could come in here as a foreigner and think, oh, here's a good house, I can buy it for a song. But between buying it for a song and knowing how to renovate it, what style to renovate it, and that's where you need some local knowledge.
The same, you're absolutely correct. The same dollars that could be spent on a house can be thrown down the drain if it's not done with some knowledge of what to do with it.
Right. And this is the bathroom here?
Yeah. We tell our investors it's like making a paper airplane out of money. You're just going to throw it away if you don't have a game plan.
Yeah, that's so true. It's true.
Yeah, so we just want a master suite. We have a shower. We're going to build a tub. We have a toilet area and then a dual vanity sink. Very simple, but it's going to be wrapped in travertine and stone, so it'll be a resort style living.
Right.
And that's really kind of the clientele for out here, for downtown.
Great. Well, thank you. This is very interesting.
Oh, you're welcome.